Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good day. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Capricorn Tarot. Capricorn, love tarot, love reading, love messages. We're going to go into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, moves, what you might not see coming or need to know. I don't know either. Let's see who and what is coming through today, Cap. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Capricorn today. Please show us the cards, Aho. The Ace of Pentacles right out of the gate. Capricorn. Oh my gosh. The Five of Swords and the partnership placement. And looking at the Ace of Pentacles, so there's some intensity here. There's definitely, wow, there's some arguing that's going on here. I feel, yeah, things, what's happening? There's something complicated. Three of Pentacles, this is your energy. First of all, Mars and Capricorn, and it's sort of like trying to talk to somebody who won't listen or who's running. Okay, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and we have our raccoon and the Five of Swords, which I'm not loving, but that is a conflicting energy. You know, you can see, and they're staring over at the Ace of Pentacles, who's just like, do-do-do. This is around time put into the relationship or next level, kind of, you know. So something is going on around that, and what do you know? Yeah. Okay, the Ten of Swords is also here where their energy is strong, is what I wanted to say. So is this kind of a make or break energy? It feels like it. You know, my throat chakra is going nuts, and it's going nuts as the Emperor comes down in reverse. And the message that was coming down was this immediate energy that somebody's being kind of immature. There's definitely some ego here. There's power struggles here. The World card, also bigger picture energy. This is really super clear. It's also in reverse. It's catty corner with our Ace of Pentacles. It is right next to the Emperor in reverse, which, by the way, both of them are in the root chakra energy. So this reversal energy of somebody literally not being clear or not knowing what they want, not being ready to make some major life-changing decisions. For some of you, this might be around marriage. There could be discord here around somebody that would need to one person would have to change their life more than the other. You know, whether this is around relocation or somebody would have to leave their apartment behind, whatever it is, it's super, super validating for me around the conflicting energy about this. Yeah, where is this putting us? Again, here we go. It's a make or break kind of energy. Very much. Yep. So the Two of Pentacles is in the upright. That's more energy, your energy, Capricorn. It's Capricorn and Saturn. So upright energy here, and then moving into our Three of Pentacles. Well, they're connected here in reverse. A decision here, and in balance. One of these pentacles is yours. It belongs to this relationship. What is the other one? I feel like it's here in the World card. What are the power struggles about? What are the obstacles? What is slowing it down? Distance, somebody, again, having to give up more, maybe in connecting to a job or money. Whatever the case is, it's really clear. But what's also here is the Lover's card. However, it is in reverse, and it's here with the Ten of Swords. So this is really validating for me today that this, I mean, obviously for some of you, you're going to say, yeah, this is us. We're not talking. It could be for sure. This could be someone you are in a breakup with or a no contact energy with. That's very valid. You know, take it as you will, what is for you. But I want to tell you what's coming in with the reading for me as well, stronger, is this feeling that there's discord here. There's some arguing going on. And that this could definitely lead to the end. And if it's already there, perhaps it hasn't been finalized and it could lead to a finalization. The Eight of Wands is in reverse. Oh my gosh. The Devil is in reverse. Yeah, this is super clear around that. Literally detachment. 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands is in reverse. So that's like, well, this is around communication for me, okay? It's pretty fast, but it's not fast here. It's like somebody's writing it and having trouble communicating, whether it's sending it or talking in person. But I also want to tell you, it's really clear for me around you also here in this energy of the Two of Pentacles of making a choice. If this is where it's going to go, if this person here, if you can't get into, you can't align, or you can't come to an agreement or get out of these power struggles, like, you know what it is it about, excuse me, because it is really super specific, you know, that's just how it is. It's YouTube. So the Magician is here, and I really do like the Magician because this is alchemy. You're not some magician over here with their potions, which is funny. Look, it's an espresso maker. There's the milk. There's the cup, the spoon. Where's the sugar? That's interesting. Virgo and Mercury energy. So that energy of as above, so below. But you can see it in the coffee utensils, all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire. You can also see the cup here, the coffee, the espresso coming out, and it is a kind of an elderly looking bunny. And just that energy here, and as we say in Austria, we call it a hase, but a rabbit, bunny, whatever you want to call it, is connected to love, matters of the heart, new beginnings. And here in this Magician, that's what's really validating with our one here, of course. And the potential, the possibility of things being worked out, that I do really like, because Queen of Cups is also here in reverse, by the way. Right in between, look at this. The World card in reverse and the Five of Swords in the upright. So I like this energy around the Magician, and it wants to be your overall energy because it's like a mediator almost, because the alchemy here, because there's a lot of conflict here, which may result in, yeah, and it's literally about this next level. It's about some level of commitment here. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Right in between the World card in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. So here's the thing. Commit to what? Obviously to you, but we could also be looking at committing to making a particular decision. Whether it's around distance or money or a job that somebody would need to change something. Yeah. Somebody taking too much time, not following through with things that you already talked about. The Nine of, yeah, gosh. Long-term energy comes through, so it's also about the long-term energy, whether you've been in a long-term relationship, you've been working on it, or it's been the possibility of the future. And that, again, is connecting me to some major life-changing decisions and energy there around location or jobs or lives that you're both living, and the fact that there needs to be a compromise, or somebody would need to change something more than the other. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're in a strong position, but it's also really validating for me. Look just where it is, connecting with that 10th Pentacle, you could say, around what this next level is in the Ace of Pentacles, but then also seeing it here in reverse in the King of Pentacles. One of our four kings under the Emperor, around committing to this decision, committing to what this commitment is. It's here with the Emperor, which is in reverse, Mars and Aries energy. And yeah, that is sort of like somebody, it's almost like, I don't like wanting to get their way. I was hearing also and seeing like foot stomping. It's sort of like, yeah, there's an immature energy to it, whether it's connected to chronological years going up or down is kind of moot for me. It's just more about the behavior in terms of the ego, the immaturity, somebody who's not really, willing to compromise or budge is what it feels like. And it's definitely connected to the world card energy around the future. It's definitely make or break. And again, I feel that energy for you around decision. Is there a mediator here? There could be. It's very Hierophant energy too. So it could be in the way of literally an actual mediator, or we could be looking at other people, whatever the case is. Although, let me just bring this through. Yeah, has something gone on here as well within that Devil card. So that is coming through. If it is around money or a vice, because it is also coming here with some regret. So it's like past behavior still. Things just as well are here. There's a history here. It's very Six of Cups in reverse for me today. The Strength card is here in reverse. So I want to remind you, you're here when you're meant to be here, Capricorn. So trust in that timing. I'm obviously channeling for you at a specific time. So when I'm channeling for you, I guess you could say like the story is ending with Mercury in Cancer today. And in a few days, Mercury's going to be in Leo. Things coming to light, the communication being more direct, bold, and it's like it's this closing kind of energy. It really feels like very make or break here. Very make or break here. And again, as we're also in Leo season. And this reversal is, number one, somebody who just really needs to be ready to have this conversation or make these decisions. And it's a bigger picture of fear, not being ready, sort of sabotaging things again, which could also be connecting with the devil. But it's also here for you. Connected to the heart chakra and that energy around self-love. This energy, and I would say even shape-shifting into the Magician kind of energy and the alchemizing energy, the healing energy, should this decision you make not include them. That's what I wanted to say. It's been feeling really intense. And I need to bring in what else is yours. Okay, that's it. No, it's not. There's another one here, and I want to look at it right away. Why is it just not surprising to me? Look at this. The Six of Swords. This is literal, like this conversation. They might even be chasing after you, or it just has this feeling of it needs to happen now, because look at the moving on energy here. My throat chakra is so out of control. Six of Swords in the upright, Mercury, Aquarius, Devil in reverse. You're here in this energy, Capricorn. The Ten of Swords in the upright. And by the way, the Devil in the Lovers card massively connected with our, coming to a 6 here, connecting with our 6 major arcana, the Lovers card. You're both here in both of these. So this is like, are you able to fix this or not? Is it recovering what's, fixing what's going on here because it's intense, or is it detaching and moving on? It feels really it feels intense. It feels very much like, this needs to happen now. Intense is really the word that just keeps popping up. There's a bear in there too. It's almost like hearing, wake up already, Not in the morning, but like wake up to what? Seven of Wands is here in reverse, and that's definitely, oh my gosh, and here is the Hierophant energy. Yeah, that's definitely like, okay, I'll hear you out, Seven of Wands in reverse right here with the Eight of Wands in reverse. A very long overdue conversation, intense. It's very intense, long overdue conversation, long overdue decisions, I feel. And here is the Hierophant, and I want to say to you, it's coming in reverse. And this is a card for me around commitments. It's a long-term energy, around long-term energy. It could even be around marriage. but it also has that mediating kind of energy. So we could also be looking at, for some of you, that part of what's going on here is in the alignment energy, the power struggles, is that somebody just has these ideas that are tied to cultural, religious differences, or what other people think, or what other people might even be saying. And we could be looking at those, somebody needing to re-evaluate that thought process and worrying about what other people are thinking and do things for themselves. There's just a lot of conflict here. Yeah, the Five of Cups is here in reverse. So another energy around the throat chakra, around the emotional energy, around the conflicting energy. Look at this. It's just really super clear. The fact that you are teetering, perhaps, if you haven't already moved away from this, possibly highly considering it, but also a pretty heavy-duty apology there as well. Two of the Cups, you can see, are in reverse. It's really connecting me to the conflicting energy and the possibility of this being finalized in that way. Three of the Cups are knocked over, bringing in Mercury in Cancer. And as I talked about, coming right to the end of the journey with Mercury in Cancer, of course, as Mercury was in retrograde in Cancer. And then it went direct, and it's been in Cancer. It's coming out of that. A few more days, it's in Leo, which in my opinion is very direct. But unresolved emotional energy, a conflicting conversation, and possibly, again, this, yeah, oh my gosh, this feeling like, yeah, that it's make or break. Knight of Swords is here. That's hardly surprising at all. Literal here. Moving fast, our Knight. Mercury energy, communication. Literally, look, the sword is the hummingbird beak. It's the hummingbird beak, sort of leading the way. Just talking, a lot of talking going on. Eight of Pentacles. Trying to work things out, at the very least communicating and things back and forth, is what it feels like. The Nine of Wands is also here, the Moon in Sagittarius energy, and that is definitely like, wait a minute kind of energy. It's all part of this communication here that is just so intense, Capricorn. Oh my gosh. And this is why. Okay. There's a lot of intensity here. You love each other. Capricorn, I wasn't expecting to see the Two of Cups, but here it is. Here it is. Now, this is also very validating. One, it's very validating about this connection and the love that you do love each other. Doesn't always mean everything's okay, right? Or is even solvable. But I also want to validate that for some of you, this conflicting energy might very well be connecting to marriage. In it, possibility of it, connecting to third parties, possibly. And the possibilities of that, of thinking for oneself, not worrying about what other people think. But again, life-changing kind of decisions here in the World card in reverse. Definitely connects with that. So this conversation definitely feels detrimental, necessary, intense. Really intense. I mean, this could end in, and that's the other thing with the Strength card, I gotta tell you, I think it's probably beyond that for most of you, but if this is connecting with platonic and or physical, it's here. And there's discord around that. Like, where is this going? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I want to say this, but I need to find a way to say it. There is a strong chemistry here, okay? So if you are seeing each other, or even if this is by way of, look, Ace of Cups, by way of messages or voicemail or social media or whatever, if you don't want to end up in the physical aspect, the physical side of things only, just to be aware of that, because it has this kind of feeling, when you see people and they're like intense, like you see a movie, I know it sounds silly, but they're intense and they're this and they're that, and then it's like, boom, they're together. That's the feeling that I have here. Ace of Cups is also here. A lot of feelings here, and validating again that for some of you this is around marriage, feelings about it, where you were, possibilities, whatever. But I also want to say the possibility of new beginnings. It really is make or break here. There is the decision. Yeah, oh my gosh. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So what they have to say, and also a lot of patience required around a Page of Pentacles, and it's here with the Knight of Wands. So it's super validating around the physical platonic, okay, whatever degree. I just have to say it again. It's also around, it's also really validating around just patience, waiting for a Page of Pentacles energy, and also our King of Pentacles energy, super validating. Again, it's super validating as well that there's a lot of chemistry I feel here. And again, like just be aware of that. Know that as you go into this conversation in whatever way, if you're not wanting to budge there, it's like, no, this isn't the time. I want to have this conversation, because that's what this is for me today. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's pretty fast moving, and again, it's a lot of this is, well, it's connecting to the physical, but also the communication. Capricorn. All right, well, and love message just fell, and that is yours. We're going into some channeled love messages. Take what is for you, let the rest go. If you ever feel like you're sending a message, that's how it is. And just a reminder, you're at the Tarot Closet. This is the only place that I channel and release my readings, my videos, whereas you know I'm speaking to you and I'm showing my hands. So if you are, and I'm only here on YouTube, so if you're hearing, seeing, suspecting my content anywhere, and it's not here in my readings, it's because they're stealing it. And I would appreciate it if you could send me a message in the video description and on the About Me page. So we have some pretty big takedowns coming up, and it's always really helpful to know what you're seeing. You're my eyes and ears as well. So thank you to those of you that have been sending me messages, and thanks in advance. The first channeled love message coming in is I was stupid. Yeah, what is that about? There's a lot of conflict here. Only you can say, really. I made so many mistakes. Geez. It's like, but I love you. This Page of Pentacles here, look. What is that again? With the little prickly things coming out. Why am I having a brain fart? Anyway, holding this pink frosted donut, it's sort of like, I was stupid. I made so many mistakes. It's connecting here with the Two of Cups. Again, in this, I love you. Make or break, man. Capricorn. For some of you, yeah, you're not having it. Please forgive me. We were destined to meet. There's a little bit of kind of begging. There's so much left unsaid. Right there on the Knight of Swords. And, you know, the Six of Swords here. There's definitely an energy, if not literal chronological years between you, of somebody behaving that way. I have to say it again. I took you for granted. I was stupid. That's where it went. Wow, look at that. I love you. And they're asking, oh, it just even popped out. Do you still love me, Capricorn? Our dear's sort of looking over here. Oh my gosh, it was almost like let me think about it. Just sort of giving somebody a taste of their own medicine. What is going on here? Get me out! My gosh. Okay, so they're sending this down. We are soulmates. It's here on the Ace of Cups. Yeah, where are you at? Are you already in that Ten of Swords? Like, give me another chance. It feels like this conversation or this Communication is very make or break whether that is possible. The last channeled love message. They're apologizing. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. What is that about? Specific, obviously. Beautiful Capricorn, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I appreciate it. I'm sending you love, and I will see you next time.